I'm fairly certain that Kevin Riley, as the head of or the number two man of a large corporation, is not going through the press to make his decisions about what he's picking up. So I'm not really. I take him at his word that the show has a small but super dedicated audience. I think he personally likes the show and likes having it on the air. And I also think that at the end of the day, these guys are businessmen and they're in business to make money. So I think at this point, really, it's all about them making the numbers work for season 5, and that really is what it comes down to, because our audience has been so passionate and so dedicated, and that man is drowning in red vines on a daily basis. So there's no more love for the show or support for the show that can be shown. The ratings are what they are. They've stabilized at their numbers, so that's not even the issue anymore. Creatively, I think the boys are still swinging for the fences. It doesn't feel like the show is exhausted creatively either, which is a bad place. You never want to overstay your welcome. So at this point, they're going to figure out whether those numbers work, and that's just the reality of TV. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, if we were doing this even 1 week from today, I would be able to talk a lot more about that. But the thing that we are revealing this Friday answers that question, and there's really not much I can say about it that wouldn't tip the hat, I think, too much. I swear to God, I'm going straight into politics after this. The fun of this season was, for as much time as I've spent with John working out the father-son relationship, and for as much time as Anna and I have spent in this really tortured, kind of work dynamic, and then love relationship, and then epic love relationship, and then we don't know each other anymore, it has been fun to reset all of those relationships and go back to almost a new version of what a new show would be. Peter has the burden of all of that knowledge, but none of the rest of those characters do, and they're not even the same characters that he met at the beginning of season 1, because their personal histories are all different. So it's been fun to sort of redefine. Walter particularly is so much more broken this time around than he was even at the beginning of season 1, when he was pretty broken. So to figure out how to be the not son trying to help that man get better again, given that his history is totally different, is, it's fun. That's Fringe. It's a little confusing sometimes, but it's been fun. Because it's like, my childhood imagination vomited in a convention center. It's a classy way to describe it. Everybody wants to talk about vomit on a Sunday morning.
Exactly.
It's like it puked up all over the floor. It's great. No, but it's half the stuff I have no idea what it is, and half the stuff I know it, and I'm sure it's the same thing here as it is in Comic-Con. It's a place for people who had, even 20 years ago, what used to be considered like dark obsessions that maybe 2 of your buddies knew about, for everybody to get together and share that, which I just think is super cool. And for us, with the show, being a part of these panel discussions like we're just about to do, I still hold to this. And the first time we were here, I've never been a part of a show where you have like a forum to listen to and speak with the people who are passionately watching your show while the show's on. That's really unusual. So to be in a space where we get to be here and the questions go back and forth is kind of awesome. It's just magical.